What's up, YouTube's WK Dad? I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the new Forbidden Limited list for the TCG, and all I can really say is, wow. There are so many widespread changes, and it's like all the old decks, there's so many old decks that can compete. There's so many new decks that can finally see light. But don't be fooled and fall into the trap that, okay, well, I'm just going to run so-and-so because they brought this back. I just spent the last, 3 hours on Dual Network playing different people, watching several games. And people just think that, okay, well, Heavy Storm's gone, so I can summon my monster set 5. And then they proceed to lose. I'm not saying that I won any games like that. My opponent set 5, because I never draw hands that can break that kind of setup. But I mean, when you set your whole hand like that, you open yourself up to Black Rose Dragon. There's only one Torrential, there's only one Compulse, there's only one Warning. So, I saw some people get busted up by Black Rose Dragon, forgetting that that's a card. I saw somebody get their back rows popped off one by one by Scrap Dragon. Sitting there with Mirror Force and Dimensional Prison and all this other shit in the back row. I'm like, yeah, but none of that stops Scrap Dragon. So you just set a card, pop it, pass turn. He's like, oh my god, I can't get over Scrap Dragon. They pop the next back row. Next thing you know, he's top decking, and all dude has on all his opponent had was just Scrap Dragon and like one or two back row, just popping his sets one at a time, and just punishing players who think they can just set their whole hand. Decks that I think are viable, I don't know. Tonight I toyed around with the new plant E-Dragon plant deck. Let me grab mine. Should have been more prepared, but I don't know if you guys have seen what that new E-Dragon plant deck looks like yet. But it was conceived around the idea that Trishula was going to be legal. And I don't know, without Trishula being legal and then Sarcophagus going to 1, I don't know about the deck so much anymore. But this is my version of the plant deck. I'll just give you a quick little. Reborn is actually banned. So yeah, there's a lot of things in here that aren't going to be in here. I'll have to. Storm's banned too. Quick little summation. So I'll probably drop, since I can't run these cards. I'll probably drop them for Forbidden Lances, 3 Forbidden Lance, to get through the people who set their whole hand. But I think that deck is viable because I saw several people like wreck shit up. Prophecy is like super viable because Priestess just destroys rogue decks and shitty little setups. I mean, Breaker, you summon Breaker, they're like bottomless. Well, we only got one bottomless, so I'm going to use my wisdom on that. And now I'm going to use this counter and then pop your other set. And now I'm going to power over your monster and search cards and, bust your shit up. So far, I think those two decks are viable. If things keep going the way they're going with people setting everything and just running all these random back rows, I'm liking Constellars just because of Omega. So mainly, I'm liking Omega. If your deck can make Omega, like get that fucker on the field with protection, then you're good to go. Fucking Evil Swarms and their Pandemic. that deck is still a problem. I can't believe they didn't touch that deck. And there's gonna be the butthurt people. Why y'all over Evil Swarm? I mean, it's a shitty deck. I'm sorry. Oh my god, it's like every other deck outclasses that deck. It's so sad. I mean, the deck is solid, but it doesn't do anything. It's just a rank 4 beatdown deck, and that's all it does. It doesn't do anything. The deck doesn't break up setups. You know, the only reason it controls fields is because the ability of Ophion to stop high-level special summons. But I was watching a couple of Mermails versus Evil Swarm, and the Mermail player just kept shitting on him with Infantry and with Infantry. I mean, even without Diva. I mean, now you get to use your Infantries like crazy, and people are running Abyss Turge to recycle the Infantries. So like the dude made Ophion attack, got Lindy. He didn't attack the Lindy. No, he attacked the Lindy, thinking, well, you can't get into the big guys. So then the dude got Abyss Turge, pitched Infantry to get back Lindy. Infantry blew up Ophion, and he, at the end of the turn. Then he summoned Pike, pitched Marksman, popped the back row, searched Gundy, overlaid for Dweller, pitched or detached Abyss Turge, pitched for Megalo, pitched the Gundy, got back Abyss Turge, and just like dug it all over his ass. And I was just like, damn, even without Diva, that deck is still a fucking problem. Black Wings with their 3 fucking Whirlwind. My fucking teammate fucking loves fucking Black Wings. Fucking fuck. Fucking fried chicken deck. 3 Whirlwinds. That shit is like 3 Whirlwinds is almost as bad as 1 Gateway. You know, searching your utility monsters. You know, that's pretty damn good. They got a big-ass monster. Oh, I'll go get Clute. I need to spam. Oh, I'll go get Bora. And if you open up with multiple Whirlwinds, I'll go get a couple of Boras and a Gale or Clute or Blizzard. You know, and then you have your basic standard play where you Whirlwind ladder. Summon Sure, get Bora. Summon Bora, get, you know, Gale. Summon Gale. Get Blizzard, you know the standard Whirlwind ladder from, what was that, 2009 when Black Wings first came out. So yeah, you have those plays. I really can't think of any other decks that are viable. I mean, people are trying to play Gear Gears. I tried it, but setting a monster, even with infinite back row, protecting your armor, you know, you have to flip summon your damn armor into your opponent's infinite back row, and that's stupid. And then if you're setting all your back row to protect your armor, you know, you'll play against an opponent who always opens ways to bust up your setup, and then they'll just fuck up your setup, and you flip your armor in a Veiler, and it's like, well, guess I'll pass turn, and then proceed to get Raffle Stomp. Boojins. I really want Boojins to be playable, but the deck is too. I mean, even with Spellbook of Judgment and E-Dragons, you know, with those decks getting, you know, roughed up really bad, the deck is just too slow. With Tinky to 2, and I told you fuckers that they were going to hit Tinky. It doesn't matter that, you know, the TCG didn't get to play this or that yet. It's not based on what we got to play. It's based on, you know, the power of the card. The OCG had the card for a long time. And it just, searchers in general, you know, should have restrictions on them in terms of how many you should run. I mean, I know that consistency is important, but, I mean, Tinky, I mean, you have to limit it to Tinky. You just think, there's only a few Beast Warriors now, but in the future, there could be more and more high utility Beast Warriors in the making Tinky just as powerful as Rhoda. I know that you can disrupt it with MST, but you got to draw the MST. And if they go first, it doesn't matter if you have 15 MSTs in your hand. They already have the Tinky. And so, what you gonna do? But yeah, Bujins, I really like the deck, but summoning your Yamato to get things going into your opponent's back row sucks ass. If you run a bunch of Forbidden Lances, I was running 3 Forbidden Lances with my 3 MST. And I drew 3 Forbidden Lance, 2 MST, and Tinky. Activate Tinky, it got Typhooned. And I'm like, well, I have the Spell and Trap removal and protection and nothing to go with it. I guess I'll pass my fucking turn. Yeah, it's... And then once you get Yamato on the field, you have to protect him, and then your opponent's setting all these back row. We don't have the guy that can pop back rows yet. And it really fucking sucks because it's only once per turn. It's like, why can you only use the armadillo thing once per turn? Why can't you just, as many as you have, use it? I mean, damn, you could run 3 whirlwind. Why can't armadillo be used more than once in a turn? I mean, there got to be some kind of way to make that Bujin reincarnation card good. As for what I'm going to be running this format, I think I'm going to go back to Hieratics. I tried well, as you can see, I got the E-Dragon deck built, and I got my Bujins built still. But like I said, this shit is just so slow. It's so frustrating. And then if anybody ever sides DNA surgery against me, I'm just screwed. DNA surgery destroys that deck completely. You're only out as MST. You can't even Diamond Dire Wolf the DNA surgery because Diamond Dire becomes whatever it is they call. Oh, I know a deck that's viable. Fucking just plain up, straight up, ordinary, boring ass gadgets. Fucking Robbie Cole would be happy about this. Fucking just gadgets. I was watching this dude play about 3 matches, and he was destroying everybody with fucking gadgets. He ran just 10 plate goldfish gadgets. I think he ran 9 gadgets and the goldfish. No Kageki Takage, and then a couple of Machina monsters thrown in. I didn't see very many. All I saw was Fortress. Oh, and then he ran a couple of Redoxes. Yeah, that deck. I mean, so you run 16 monsters. And I think he probably ran 3 MST, Dark Hole, and Book of Moon. 3 MST, Dark Hole, Book of Moon. That's 21. They probably 19 traps. Yeah, 19 traps. Because he was telling the dude he ran 19 traps. That's fucking insane. That's insane. 19 traps, seriously? So it's come at me, bro. Summon Yellow Gadget with his 1200 shitty attack, and then set everything. I mean, yeah, you can do your little fancy plays, break up the setups, but goddamn, 19 traps. This is gonna be hell. Konami, why'd you ban Heavy Storm? Oh well. We shall adapt and overcome, guys. It's Dub K Dad, and I'm out.